There's just no reason to get married at this point in our history. Because if you do, you and your future bride will be talking about $1,100 tiered buttercream wedding cakes, ring pillows, save the dates, and whether to have cocktail hour musicians, while almost 50% of marriages end in divorce, and more than half of the marriages that do last fucking suck. Staying together purely for financial reasons, because of the kids, because someone needs a ride to the doctor, or because they are walking dead, lifeless. Gave up on each other long ago, before the iPad came out, before the Lumineers were singing Ho Hey, and Detroit was filing for bankruptcy. Gentlemen, avoid marriage and these red flags. Relationships are never equal, but if you are seeing just a real inequality across the board on major things like decision making or finances, like the top 1% of Americans make 26 times more than the bottom 99%, get the hell out of there. Is she asking you if you have life insurance, asking what kind of car you drive? Are you playing a game, a marathon at this point called who can stay disconnected the longest? Who can hurt who the most? She never reads, but she always wants to chime in with opinions about democracy, immunology, and any people who aren't in the room. She's trying to control you, saying you're needy if you're being vulnerable. Who does she call after you two have a fight? Her divorce friends? Get the fuck out of there. She's trying to fast track the relationship. She's going way too fast and you're trying to slow it down, catching some whiplash. She's got no hobbies, no eye contact, identifies as a communist. Run the other way. You feel fucking fantastic when she's not around. She has a black belt in manipulative crying. She says things like, you're totally overreacting, or I know it's only been 2 weeks, but I've never felt like this before, or I didn't mean it, or I'm not changing, this is who I am. Her favorite games are future faking, undermining, and triangulation. She's greedy, gossipy, volatile, vain, needy, flaky, spoiled, humorless, inattentive, and pushy. If you find yourself snapping a little more, starting to notice other women a little more, starting to keep things to yourself, it's time to pack your shit. You know that love demands a democracy, but she's been consolidating power from day one. She loves to always say, you always do this, or you never do that. She's the always never type, like 50 Cent rap. Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? Gentlemen, get off the bus already.